Some weeks ago, I started. I wanted to make video of. I wanted to make video about like progress that I'm making with Brand Hive and um, the mobile app that I've decided to now work on. So, and before this time, I had not actually used I've not actually used OBS. Like the setup I was doing was OBS um with this mic as my input for audio. Then I was sharing my screen so that I can show like progress I've made on the app, right? I think it was as I was making the so what I'm saying is a lot of things have actually happened because as I was making the video, that's when I now discovered that something was wrong with the site, with the server that my app was hosted on. So and that thing was on the first of May. So since that first of May till now, this like how many weeks after? Like 4 weeks after. A lot of things has happened. One, it now made me. I had to just use. So the things before that time, I've always been thinking of the fact that I have to move my application from that server to server hosted with yeah, these guys I bought server with Interserver. So it was hosted like it was on that cloud provider with that cloud provider. So and I'm thinking about AWS or an alternative. I mean something more. I don't say popular, but I just feel like those platforms are more sustainable. I don't know what that means, but yeah. So I think this was an opportunity for me to do. But then I had not really hosted with AWS before. I had this course that I got on Udemy like some years ago. So I just went back to that course and I had to follow it up so that I can know how to set up like the EC2 instance and for the first time in a project I'm doing myself, I have to also set up like a managed database. But at times I would just rather have the VPS, right? Install maybe Postgres or whichever database I want to use on the on the server itself. Then the app that is running there can connect to it. So I decided to I decided to have a different to have a managed database than the server on a different server. So that's like the setup. So but all of them in like a in the same VPC and stuff. So, but it now made me like I had to like crash course on how to do those things on AWS, and thank God I was able to successfully do it. So I guess that's working fine now. Then, still in this same period, um, we had issues with I had issues with my Starlink. I said before this thing happened, I think I had already forgotten the stress that comes with connecting using the internet with MTN or Airtel, like stuff that are around here for me. Sha. It can be very frustrating. So after like 1 week where I was trying to see if I could get the Starlink up and running again. But eventually it didn't work, sha. So in fact right now I don't have any functioning Starlink. I'm waiting for Starlink to send the one they are supposed to replace the former one with which had issue. So but it's true that's a different story. Like I think that's probably the best customer service I'd ever experienced. Like but then even though the thing has now wasted time to come, but the way the customer service people handled the issue, I was very impressed. Like I was very impressed with the thing. I felt so relieved. I was still thinking about how they could repair it. They just told me that I should not worry, they'll replace the device at no cost. And they didn't even need the former one, like the one that had issues. They didn't want to like take it. So it just made me happy. But I think they're having issues with sending things to Nigeria, sha. So No wahala. I'll just wait till whenever the thing has come. I'll continue managing with Airtel and MTN. So yeah. Um and in that same period, in this same 4 weeks, we had issues with lights. Like for for almost 14 days, there was no lights. Like it didn't even blink. There was no lights. Like that one was very frustrating. And light just affects so many other things. From light, it can affect your work. It can affect getting maybe pumping water. It can affect. There are just too many. It will now affect or it will now increase how much fuel you need to go and buy, and that's like spending more and crazy, man. So it was a very frustrating period. Then on top of all those things, I now fell ill. So first I'm just like still recovering. And I fell ill. So it has been a roller coaster 4 weeks. So yeah, I felt like even talking this thing was just going to be like a rant, but since that attempt that I did in starting in trying to do that video, I've not even tried to do any video. In fact, this one now, obviously unscripted. I just want to get it out there again, like and start the ball moving. I've never even done up to 10 videos, so I cannot be how do I put it? Well, this is still part of the inertia, and most likely mm, nobody's going to really watch. So it's better I just do it and get my blood flowing again in doing these YouTube videos. So, but I think we're moving small, small. For the app, actually, I've done the app. Currently now, I'm going through trying to create account for Google Play so that I can upload the app there. And somehow it's just frustrating, to be honest. Like the frustration is in I've paid the $25 one time fee that I was supposed to pay, but you need to verify your address, and I provided the details. I provided a utility bill. It was not able to work because I'm sure they have like a bot or something that checks through those things that are approved. So thing I just kept failing, failing, failing. So I just created a support ticket to see if they can resolve it for me. You know, I did utility bill, I did my bank statement, but all of them are still coming as if the address was not the same. Just frustrating, man. Just frustrating. I don't know if it's just peculiar to me or if this is what people usually like experience, but anyway, I just hope that one goes. And this one is even Google Play. I've never gotten to iOS that is supposed to be harder, but let's see how it goes. And for some reason, I feel like that's what is stopping me from reaching out to people to see if I can get like the first, let's say, 50 active users for Brand Hive, so that I can use that to make sure that maybe the features I have are sufficient for this period and actually get people using it and paying for the service, and also me trying to make the service better. So I guess it's all part of the workshop. It's all part of the struggle. So, but that's the thing. I need to get those apps to the stores. It's easier for me to say, okay, download the app than maybe trying to start explaining. Okay, go to this link and go say. For experience I had, the time I'm not talking about link, the person wants to go to the site that was created for them with brand type. While maybe sometimes they're supposed to be going to where they're like their back office, where they see their dashboard and stuff like that. But it's fine, sure. Like it's all part of the learning. I want to get the app up and running. Then let's see how it goes from there. Continue pushing for the product, sure. Continue pushing. I I think that's it about this for the updates, right? So the past 4 weeks have just been crazy. But I guess since things will continue getting better or not, but like that's it for now. I just need to get these apps up and running on the stores. I believe from there it will be easier to. Feels like from there the the things I need to. I might be the one limiting myself, but the things I need to keep pushing this thing more would have now been available. It's now for me to see how much I can push it to get people using it. Actually, I want it to be very valuable. Obviously, there's why would somebody be using something that is not helping them? So I want to get to that product market fit, and and you know that that's where like money can be made. So and that's where like you actually be serving or providing value that people are using. You know. So that's it, yeah. I bet this thing was how many minutes is this? Yeah, later. Let's stop.